It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a Rapid Flames to bump to or Rapid Flames to step to. Yo, anyway, it's your boy, Vince Michelle, back with another episode of Rapid Flames podcast for you. I wasn't here for a couple of weeks because I had to get my head right. I had to get locked in. If you didn't know, I was just telling y'all motherfuckers about the JFL showcase that was going down at Hurley's Irish Pub. Damn now, I think the last 5 episodes I had of Rapid Flames podcast. And let me tell you, it went down Friday, May 12th. Your boy, who co-produces the show with Walter J. Ling and co-hosts it with Zach Kick. Let me tell you, B, the show that I put on, my baby, for damn near 5 years now. Damn near 5 years, I would go to Hurley's Irish Pub and put out an open mic. At first, it was called the smallest open mic. And then after that, thanks to, an unselfish dude called Zach Asquidal, Zach in the back. He was like, yo, let's add a second show, so the smallest mic, all of a sudden, that shit became the world's smallest comedy night. So now we do 2 shows every Monday nights at Hurley's Irish Pub. Been doing that for a minute now, and now, last Friday, I was blessed to have a JFL showcase at the Hurley's Irish Pub, B. And you know what? I'm also blessed to say that this was my first JFL showcase. Now, I don't think I bragged about that a lot on this podcast because, I stay don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about shit, but lately I feel like I gotta talk about shit because who else is? Who else is gonna talk about shit? I ain't got nobody. I ain't got a team. I still got a team. I got people surrounding me, but I gotta keep talking about shit, B, because it's the days like me keeping me up. That gas is gonna overfill. So when days that I'm down and shit and I'm not gassed up and I'm not feeling myself, like I'm still up because I was talking so much shit before, and I still remember. And even though I always come through and always talk shit, especially when you ain't got nobody talking shit for you, it be like that. I mean, the best be having, like, you don't have to have all that type of people around you to talk shit. You don't have to be, you don't have to have all that people around you so you could talk that shit. You don't have to have that, like, you don't have to have that one person. You don't have to have the approval of many motherfuckers to talk your shit. You don't have to you don't have to talk your shit after motherfuckers saying you the best when you know you the best. Just talk your shit, B. Just keep talking if you know you doing that shit and you know you out here putting that work, you ain't gonna stop putting in the work. Yo, talk your shit. No matter how bad you are, no matter how good you are, like, if you still out here, still doing your thing, you ain't gonna stop doing your thing. Talk your shit. I don't give a fuck. You don't gotta wait till motherfuckers tell you how nice you are or how even whack you are. You don't even gotta wait. You don't even gotta be humbled by what motherfuckers tell you, oh, you tight whack, you can't even talk that shit. When you know, like, yo, I love this shit. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just those 2 facts right there should tell you, keep talking your shit, no matter how you think motherfuckers think where you are, your talent is, whatever, like that. You ain't even gotta do it like that. You could be at your first show. You could be at your first show, your first attempt of the goddamn thing that you love to do. But if you know that that's the thing that you love to do, this is it. You ain't quitting. Talk your shit. That being said, I'm talking my shit, man. My showcase, I felt like was up there. I think in the eyes of Montreal comedy and the Montreal independent comedy scene, that shit put a great eye up on what we saw of everything that everything that I seen throughout the year, the comedians at my show, and I helped curate the list. So it was great to see the people that I was like, yeah, they could get the showcase, and yeah, you should be on the list. I'm actually proud and happy to see that they actually pulled what they were supposed to do. And then I'm actually glad that, because, some of them, I put that goal in front of them so they can actually level up. Because I knew, like, at the time, like, maybe you might not be there, but, once you have a goal and a target, it always helps you to level up. It always helps you bring up things. It helps you step up your shit. So, if you out there and you trying to think of some way to step up or level up at what you do, just give yourself a small goal. Matter of fact, my small goal right now is consistency. Like, matter of fact, to actually give you guys 2 episodes per week of this Rapid Flames podcast. And please, when you see that, like it and share it. Like, don't be a weirdo. I know I got mad friends, quote unquote friends. When they see me, they be like, how you stuff is doing? This and that. Are you done? Oh, is your power? What are you doing these days? Blah, blah, blah. I look at them. I really don't give a fuck about what they do and how they give about their time, because they really didn't give a fuck about my time. But it's not on some gangster shit. It's just that, it's just the way it is. Listen, you meet people in your life, their lessons and their losses. There's some people that, they get loved, and some people you lost. Some people are lessons. Some people, they just rewards. But, like, at the end of the day, can't get attached to many people that you meet along the way. And with that being said, I'm just keep doing me, and on top of that, like, I just can't be bothered, or you just can't be bothered by what you have to do in life, by what others think of you and how they feel about what you do. You just got to keep evolving, and the ones that evolve with you, they're staying around, and those are the ones that meant to be down and staying around. Anyway, like, don't chase people, or don't try to attach yourself to people that seem to want to go away and grow. Just do what you got to do. That's why I do what I do. And if you're going to be real with me, then, you would just like and share what you hear. You know what I'm saying? Just don't keep me in a secret. Whatever you see of me, just let it be heard. Just let it be aware. Just let it be out there. You ain't got to be looking at me like, yo, Vance is doing this thing, blah, 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 but not liking and sharing. And that really doesn't help me out. Not out here trying to get any more likes from that little rant, but I'm just letting you know how it is with that. And if you're going through something like that yourself, then that's how you handle that, man. Don't let the ones that you want to like your shit stop you from doing your shit. Anyway, the showcase was great. I felt like I didn't want that night to end. Like personally, I felt like I killed it. Like, I was happy with it. Maybe I felt like it was great, super. Like, I did what I was supposed to do. When you go in and you be like, dang, I gotta ace that test, and you felt like you aced that test. Me, as a comedian, I'm gonna say, like, I felt like I hit every beat of my set. When you spec it. Fucking little kids is outside playing soccer and shit. Like, usually, I let kids play, but one's right near my ear. Sure, you probably couldn't even hear that too, but I heard it. God damn. See, when you ain't got kids, it's really easy to complain about how kids is annoying. But them things is those beautiful people. I was a kid once. You was a kid once, right? We were all kids. Come on. Anyway, like I was saying, the showcase was dope. It was one of those nights, like, as a comedian, I was hitting every beat of my jokes. Every beat of my jokes. Like when you tell the jokes and you getting the laughs that you're supposed to get, I was getting all the laughs that I was supposed to, not all of them, but I got like 96%, a good 90% of the laughs that I was supposed to get. And I'm like amazed. I'm great that I did a set like that at the time. Like I did a set like that at the time that I was supposed to do it, and it felt great because all that preparation wasn't for nothing. Like I really prepared myself and it came through. It wasn't a time that I prepared and it was still kind of whack. Like I prepared and everything aligned at the right moment. Like, preparation meet alignment. Like all that shit was there, B. To the point where, the people that came to check us out, one of them, my boys already been doing. Everybody I felt was on this lineup was correct to be on this show. I mean, like, I ain't want to say, like, there's a lot of connections on the show. It's like, man, I remember I told Sarag Millennium last year, I was like, man, I always felt like me and Zach, we was like, yo, we felt like you should have been on that JFL recording. And then he didn't even have a showcase. I was like, yo, don't worry, man. You're going to get a showcase. We told Sarag, you're going to get a showcase. And he did get a showcase. He got it with us. Man, there's so many final stories. I mean, Troy Stark. I mean, I can't even go into detail. But, my man went through some personal shit and some fucking... but he's still strong with the comedy career. That look, it got him right back here, and man, after Friday, shit turned around for the boy. I'm not even gonna say too much about that, but like shit turned around for the boy, for the good too, man. So and he had a great set, choice, and like like underdogs, like Sean Stenhouse Wayne, underrated as a motherfucker, and like for him to like really shine at that show, it was like yo. It's like a lot of us on that show, got overlooked. But I always said that all 10 of us was like the cream of the crop. We are comedy, and we got to show that. I'm here talking my shit, but yeah, that JFL showcase at Hurley's Irish Pub was the JFL showcase to watch. And if you're gonna watch one next year, make sure you check us again next year. Now, here's another thing I'm blown away by too. I might come back to talk about that showcase because it was a night, it was a vibe. Might come back on that. But right now, I gotta talk about that new Zelda. Damn. It's like right now, there's a whole bunch of shit I might want to pop off. You really want to hear me talk about that John Moran shit? He got knocked with the fizz. He got knocked with the gap. He got knocked with the nod. Oh, come on the IG twice. The league, NBA league, suspended him indefinite. They say he's gonna have a long-term suspension coming in the season, but like, I don't know. He done on the Memphis Grizzlies. Matter of fact, I don't know. Another team might pick him up. He good for the Knicks right now. Bring him to New York. Matter of fact, I'd like to see him in New York or Chicago. Chicago will be a good look for John Morant right now. Chicago and New York. Like real talk. He need to be in one of those teams, flashing a Blicky like that. That was wild. And this ain't the first time. This is the second time. So that's wild. Anyway, wild. I'm going to go back to that. Right now, I want to talk on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. The shit finally came out May 12th, too. That was the same day of the showcase. I almost missed the biggest show of my comedy career because the biggest game of Nintendo's career came out on the same day. So, and guess what? I was hooked. I didn't think I was going to be hooked, but I was hooked. Like, goddamn, like right away, I was up on this. I got reminiscent of Skyward Sword, like a little bit because we was in the sky, and then you go down on the land. But here's the thing about the Tears of the Kingdom, that takes the shit to a whole new fucking level. Yeah, it's the Skylands and how you get up to the sky. You can recall the time, and then the new elements of the shit is you could build things and you can build damn near anything you want. Like, you can build like machines, robots. Like, I didn't get that far in the game, but like I seen some YouTube videos and it's nuts. Yo, this game is like, you know how GTA 5 hit and it was good for like 5, 6, 7 years because, you know, you could do so much shit in the game and like that. This Zelda game about to be here for a minute. If you could link up, if they made a Zelda multiplayer after this, that's the only thing that's missing. If they had made this shit multiplayer, that's the only thing. But like, Zelda's never been a multiplayer game, but just imagine if like you can get help with your missions. That would be crazy. Like a next Zelda game where I'm home and this motherfucker's home and we doing the same Zelda mission together or the same dungeon together, like GTA. Oh, okay, that's the next Zelda shit. That's the only way it can go. That's the only next damn thing it can go. And then y'all two building shit together. That'll be nuts. That'll be the next game I could see that coming into fruition, probably for the next Switch. Cause this Switch, yeah. Anyway, back to what the fuck taking it to the next level. The underground. There's a whole nother world, underground Hyrule, which is huge. The gloom that touches you, you know, not the malice. The malice was in the Breath of the Wild first one. Like, you know, that little black shit that you see in the floor and you touch it, and then, you know, your health goes down. And then now it's it. Yo, the gloom touches you, you lose a fucking heart, and you can't get that heart back until you, like, get real help. Like, yo, seriously, you can't eat to get your heart back or nothing. Like, if the gloom touches you, your life goes away, and your heart breaks too. And then your heart container breaks. Anyway, it's a whole nother level where to the point where, you know, because you're thinking like, you know, sometimes even Zelda could get invisible. Like, you know, to the point where, you know, you could get to a point in the game where you get enough hearts and then you're like, okay, can't nothing touch me now. You can get mad hearts. I feel like you can get mad hearts in this game and you can still die on some bullshit. So, but that's great though, because it adds a whole new level to the game. The dungeons is crazy. Anyway, the shit was worth the wait. The gameplay, the controls is great. The visuals is outstanding. The graphics crazy. And the story. Like, I just started and shit, but like the story's pretty great. It's like mystery and shit, cause you know, at the first you kind of knew what would already happen. Like they had a story before, and then you kind of know what's about to go down. I gotta go meet the champions. This one's here, this one there. It's kind of like laid out for you, but this one's like, yo, we just hearing this shit. Yo, go over here. Yo, check this. Yo, you got these 4 spots to go to, but like, we don't know what's going on in these 4 spots. Can you go there and check shit out? And it's a whole type of mystery, type of game throughout the whole fucking game. So it's like, and it's keeping you intrigued. It makes you want to talk to more people throughout the game. It's like, yo, before I didn't even want to talk to anybody like that. But now I'm like, damn, all these people, and I still got to talk to them because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on and what the hell happened to Hyrule? Like, what's going on? Like because, you know, I felt a kind of attachment to Hyrule in Breath of the Wild because it's beautiful. And then now you're looking at it like, oh shit, what's the Evolve? It's great. It's a good sequel. I can't stop talking about it. I should stop talking about it before somebody sends me a video on Zelda and act like they really know me. Act like they're a friend of mine. I mean, I understand. I got some fans out there. And I understand they probably come to like one of my shows, or they probably seen a video, or they probably heard a podcast, and then they'll send me something like, oh, I'll probably get a Zelda parody or some shit. Or now somebody's going to think like, they're actually cool with me and it through hearing this podcast or something like that, and then they're gonna send me a link something on, you know, somebody acting like Link or dressing up like Link, like I'm gonna think that's cool. Like I wouldn't think that's cool. See, that's the thing. I wonder if I'm the only one out there thinking like that, because I get videos. I feel like it's weird. Like, people don't really know me, so they'll send me videos that they'll think I'm interested in. It'd just be annoying. I wonder if people out there can relate. Because I'm not saying don't send the videos to your friends and shit. Like, I get videos from my boy, Goofy. This is my boy. We chill every day. I am there every day. And he knows what I'm interested in. Talks about. That's why he could send me videos. I even get some people, though. But I got some people, like, that ain't even seen me, though. You know? I mean, they ain't seen me in weeks or days, but they know the vibe. Like, we good. Like, we chill. And they Haitian like me. And, you know, they laugh at the same shit like me. I could tell. Because from the shit that they post and the shit that they like on my story already. So they could send me videos. But then I get people who don't even watch my videos or don't even see my story. Or see what I post. Then they'll send me a video, or they'll send me a video. People I ain't even seen in fucking years. They'll send me a video and it'll be some shit that I really am not interested in. I don't even find funny. I'm not laughing. It's not LOL to me. We're not connecting through this video. You're not my boy. This is not, I don't even think you're an okay guy doing this. I don't even think it's a cool gesture. Word. Because I actually get pissed off, because I actually be like, so you actually want to let me know that you didn't take the time to look at my story? Because I posted the same video that you just sent me. So you actually letting me know, yo, you know what I'm saying? What you did today was no effort, bro. But yo, here it is. And then after that, you actually think I'm supposed to be cool with you or supposed to like that. I mean, just stop it. If you hear this, stop it. And if you out there sending videos, think about who you about to send. Which video, what, to who. Don't be a weirdo. Don't send a video to some guy or some girl you ain't talking to like that. Because she looking at you like, man, what kind of weird shit is this? This etiquette needs to stop. The video sending needs to be between homies, like real homies, group chats, shit like that. Don't be that dude that's like sending videos to people you don't even know like that. You think you know them through posts and through social media? This shit ain't. They're not posting everything. They're not keeping it all real. And plus, if they're giving you invites to see them publicly and you're not even showing up, but you're just sending the videos, don't think that's a great gesture. Especially if that's a person that's a public appearance. I mean, be at the shows. Be behind the shows. If you don't want to be at the shows, be behind the shows, or reach out and try to schedule a time with the person, because you know that person's a busy person. And if you feel like, that's why I gotta send him the video because he's busy. No, don't do that. That will piss him off. Or her more. I don't know. That was something I just had to think. You know what I mean? Here's another thing I'm thinking, though. Ja Morant, he really do got to go to New York, Chicago, calm his ass down. Probably want to show the Blicky on IG. He's doing that in Memphis, Tennessee, though. Memphis, Tennessee ain't no joke, though. I ain't gonna front. He wilding, though, showing that shit on the IG, Instagram, on the Blicky. Why? Is this because you didn't make that NBA All-Star team? Which was what? And so you really thought basketball was over for you? So you was like, all right, yo, fuck it, you know? Because KD, he already in Mexico. The minute the Phoenix lost, he bounced. He went to Mexico. Everybody's doing something good except you. You know what I'm saying? Joel Embiid, he probably laying up in a spa somewhere. James Harden probably somewhere laid up, you know, dressed in all weird still. Just chilling with Lil Baby, though, in the studio, though. Everybody's doing something relaxed. You out here on Anchi with the Blicky. And you sit your ass down, John. What are you doing? Was you that mad? Was you that mad? You was like, I ain't gonna be hooping for the summer, so I might as well start blaming shit. I might as well start acting like I'm about to blame shit up for the summer. You wildin'. Now your ass is gonna be on the couch all summer, all winter. Damn, John. I was rooting for you too. I felt like you was like the new AI. Like, and that's what you is. You on some other shit now. Cause AI was on some little, it's like, if AI was like, yo, man, yo, if AI was sugar, your ass is, what's sugar to the, honey? Or like, what's the sweetest shit you ever had? I mean, molasses? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to compare. Cause you was there. You was on another level, job. Your ass needs to sit down too. Anyway, I'm gonna play this track for you. Coming up, shout out my album. This the Blazers Opus. Okay. This one is called Step Out My Door. You know what I mean? So, Step Out of My Door by Vito Blaze is coming up on the Rapid Flames podcast for you. Check this tune out. Check this out. Matter of fact, it's time to put the volumes up because Vito Blaze is on the goddamn sheet. Matter of fact, Vito Blaze is on your speakers. Turn that shit up.
Yeah. Vito.
Relax and take notes.
Yeah. Hell, yeah.
Relax and take notes.
Sometimes there's too much I need to know. Sometimes I need my space to even grow. You don't even know then what you here standing for. You ain't for my cause, so step out my door. Sometimes there's too much I need to know. Sometimes I need my space to even grow. You don't even know then what you here standing for. You ain't for my cause, so step out my door.
Ask you what's your name? It doesn't matter what's your name. All I know, you ain't a player in my game. Relax and take a seat, sucker. I'm deep, brother. Words hit you like a Martin LK speech, nigga. Your arms is too short to box, you no reach, nigga. You can't get up in the club, you in the street still, nigga. Chances like roulette everywhere on the map. 57 passenger, I always bet on black. Right now, my whole mood is on chill. Even though some niggas don't even know what the deal. I'ma keep it G real, you do not fit the bill. I'm sure you can feel the hole in the I surely can drill. So like, why you's all up in my space? Don't you see me over here trying to get me one a day? Don't you see all these extra other cuties in this place? What you hear? Like I'm in here trying to see your damn face.
Sometimes there's too much I need to know. Sometimes I need my space to even grow. You don't even know then what you here standing for. You ain't for my cause, so step out my door. Sometimes there's too much I need to know. Sometimes I need my space to even grow. You don't even know then what you here standing for. You ain't for my cause, so step out my door.
Step out my door, I don't love you no more. Yeah, I'm feeling like Diddy, I got seats on the floor. Yeah, I'm feeling like Biggie when I'm hitting the boards. Bad boy, I don't stop, that's why I need a tour. That's right, give me my limelight. Smarter than two Asian puts together, I'm that bright. What made you think that you could kick it with me? I'm allergic to your kind of, yo, you making me sneeze. Hat you, I hope the heavens bless me with some little hoes that ain't never fuck with Breezy. With a couple bill that'll pay my debt easy. With a tight click that'll never ever leave me. Getting stacks together, yeah, we on the grind. You see the team playing while you sitting on the sideline. So say the drama cause it don't even need it. And Kick rocks with them feet and make sure that you beat it.
Sometimes there's too much I need to know. Sometimes I need my space to even grow. You don't even know then what you here standing for. You ain't for my cause, so step out my door. Sometimes there's too much I need to know. Sometimes I need my space to even grow. You don't even know then what you here standing for. You ain't for my cause, so step out my door.
So step out. You don't know. So step out. You don't know.
John ain't the only one wilding these days, though. He's not. You got Usher, who just had his birthday like 2 weeks ago. Okay? He had his birthday 2 weeks ago, celebrating in the club. He was chilling. And you know, he invited some of his celebrity friends over to the party. I think I seen Fabulous was over there. The shit was lit. A lot of motherfuckers, a lot of MVPs and VIPs was in the motherfucking building. And one VIP MVP of the R&B world himself, another R&B king, another king of the R&B contender, Chris Brown, Chris Breezy, was in the house. And then it looked like things actually went down because there was an altercation that happened to be reported. And the altercation actually went down with Chris Brown and Usher. And this is after Chris Brown actually sang happy birthday to Usher. Now, how you gonna fight a nigga after you sing happy birthday? That's some gangster shit. Is that gangster shit? Or is that some slick shit? Some real mafia shit. He really didn't see it coming. He really didn't see it coming. I had niggas steal from me and then help me look for the shit that got took it from me. And I thought that was fucked up. And I'm looking at this like, damn, this nigga. And then after that, you all actually hear Italian, you know, you see Italian shit in the movies when motherfuckers would talk to you. And then they'll talk to you sweet. Talk to you like everything's nice. Next thing you know, you turn your back on them, bang. Or a knife in the back. Like, hey, tu brute. And now, not you, Breezy. Not you, Breezy. And this is right after Rihanna. This is what Breezy do now. He just like, hey, yo, fuck it. Like, instead of him just actually trying to earn the top #1 hits, he out there just making real hits. That's how he feel. That's how he feel it, to make him real, to make him at least have some appeal. Instead of trying to making the charts with the hits, he's out there giving hits. Breezy, you need to stop, because I be going for you sometimes. Sometimes the ladies be like, oh, why you still supporting this? Well, maybe I be like, damn, that shit was so long ago, and then boom. Now you actually put hands on Usher. Hopefully that's not true. You know what I mean? Hopefully I'm just spitting some bullshit. But if it is, man, Chris Breezy. Well, you know, it's been 2-3 weeks. I ain't seen nothing real serious come out of it. I ain't hear Usher say anything on the Instagram. So, if anything, I think that's just altercation. What that altercation is kind of like, I don't think it really went down. Matter of fact, I heard it was just between security guards. So if those guys were involved, that's probably why you don't hear too much of it. Like right now, I'm hearing a lot of that Jonathan Lee Majors. Right now, this motherfucker, there's allegations. He got allegations on allegations. The motherfucker that plays Kang on the new Ant-Man, Quantumania. He plays Kang, and he played Kang and Loki, and he plays opposite Michael B. Anthony in Creed 3. This guy got hit with assault allegations, and it wasn't even on his girlfriend. It was his ex-girlfriend at the time. So anyway, this feels like a witch hunt that the lawyers said, because lately he's been in court. He was in court for that shit, and speaking of court, yo, the boy Jay-Z got a problem right now because there's this guy out there. Oh man, I don't even know his name. I gotta get his name, but there's actually a guy out there who actually wants to take Jay-Z. He's been actually fighting to take Jay-Z to paternity test for like 20 years. And Jay-Z's been ducking him for 20 years. So, like, obviously, Jay, you was pops. You was pops. Stop playing. Just give him that bread. Or just settle this thing out of court. Because you've been ducking for 20 years. Now, when you do get this test, you're going to pay what you owe for the past 20 years. Yo, Jay, it's a wrap, yo, B. And you know how they going to hit you. They going to hit you real hard. But I want to, even after this guy, find out if Jay-Z is his dad. Is he part of the Rock Nation now? Will he be part of the dynasty? Will we be seeing him, like, you know how Trey is the son of Will Smith from his first marriage before Jada? You see him, right? And then you see Will Smith. He's still, that boy Trey, he's still in the pictures with Jalen and Jada. And you know, he's seeing his half brothers and half sisters as, you know, whole brothers and whole sisters. So, like, will we be seeing this guy come in and taking Blue and Night and Romy or Night and Remy? Yeah, Night and Remy. Or Romy. It was Night. Rumi. People teaching the Rumi, but don't confuse me. Oh, okay, yeah, Rumi. And Blue, okay, Rumi, Night, and Rumi. Come on. And we gonna see this guy with them. I ain't even know what Night and Rumi look like. I have no idea what Night and Rumi. Shout out to Jay for keeping the paparazzi out of their face. And we ain't even know what Blue looked like until she was like 6. So it's like, you know what Night and Rumi look like? Does everybody know what Night and Rumi look like? Jay-Z's second and third kids, the twins. No idea what they look like. If you know what they look like, please DM me. I don't know what somebody tell me from New York. I don't even think anybody from New York know what Night and Rumi look like. I'm talking about Jay-Z's twins. The one that he had after Blues. His second and third kid. Anybody know what them kids look like? You let me know. Cause I ain't got no fucking clue. And Hov, you wild for that. You really wild for that. You really had kids. And we don't know, for years, we don't even know what they look like. Yo, you wild for that. Anyway. What's wild is here in Montreal is that we had a thing called Carafesta. Okay? It's not like Toronto got a big Caribbean festival. It's like an all-day thing. I'm seeing the CN Tower lights up in red, green, and yellow that day. Everybody's just in a good vibe. It's called Caravana. It's a big parade. It's like it starts like in the Lake Shore area, and then it goes way into downtown. But yo, here's the thing. Here in Montreal, we don't got that, but we did start something called the Carafesta about 3 years ago, and that was our own little vibe. And then we had a Caribbean parade, and we had our own representing Trinities, Haitians, and Dominican Republics, all the islands and all parts of the Caribbean. And we had it. But this year, 2023, the mayor actually said, yo, no, you guys, we're not funding this event for the Montreal this summer. And now we're all stuck, and it's fucked up because, like, you know, we got to watch Toronto have their Caravana, or, you know, we got to do our own little thing, but it's not going to be as big or on the level that Carafesta was because it was funded by the city. Now, and it's fucked up. So guess what? Carafesta, if you ain't heard, Carafesta for 2023 in Montreal is canceled. It's not going down. The mayor said, put out the big public announcement. Valerie Plante, if you want to know this, bitch is named, I gotta call her that at the moment, the mayor. I mean, she's probably a nice lady, but for that letter canceling Carafesta, on the strength of my people, I gotta say, this bitch, Valerie Plante, said that we are not funding Carafesta this year. So, I actually seen a plan. Like, the hood actually wants to put together and actually want to fund Carafest. I seen this. I seen like, if we seen this from somebody on a Facebook post. I was like, if we put our money together, we can do Carafesta ourselves. Now, black people is not going to do this. Okay? Matter of fact, Caravana ain't even organized by white people. I mean, by black people. That shit's organized by white people, B. That shit's organized by a bunch of rich white people that love Jamaica. And they don't feel like leaving T.O. in the summer sometimes to go to Jamaica. So they'll like, hey, let's just have this parade, this parade, which is funded, I think, by TD. Okay. Carafesta just needs to be funded by Scotiabank. We just need to, instead of trying to put your money together, B, let's really, really, really think this shit on a level where we can secure this shit for our peoples. What we need to do is find the baddest or the baddies of the Caribbeans. You hear me? Set these girls up to wear some nice Scotia bankers, have lunch or something, like to party or something. Have them, talk up an idea, a parade. Like, hey, what'd be nice? And, with their big titties and their big booties, and they be like, yeah, what are you talking about? If we have a Caribbean parade where my national, like Trinidad and Jamaica could be walking down the city through, Boulevard Maisonneuve and through the downtown area, that'd be great. And you will see a bunch of us just walking with a bunch of, looking tights with our nice little shiny uniforms. Well, they'll be singing that with the Caribbean accent, which I can't do. Anyway, but that's how they be. You'll talk them up. You have Caribbean shorties talk them up. Next thing you know, hey, Scotiabank would like to present Carabana in Montreal, or, Carafesta. Boom. That's how we get it. Let's not think. Let's just take this L. Let's just act like we took this L and really reposition and rethink this. Because we can get Carafesta, but not that way, guys. We're not going to pull together and get this money together. What, you're going to trust this money in one dude? Next thing you know, this one dude, where is he? He just left to a private island because he had all this money in his hand. He didn't know the mission. He didn't know the plan. That shit rhyme. And so it could be the truth. Okay. Before I go, I just want to say shout out to Puerto Rico for having a great, I seen your vibe. I was watching WWE Backlash. And yes, I'm just talking about WWE. When it comes to pro wrestling, it's all about WWF right now. Triple H is the head of creative. And since then, it's been kicking ass. AEW, who? AEW what? Get out of here. I'd rather watch NXT. And I think shout out to TNA though. Like I fucks with it. And the AEW is jokes. It's jokes. Matter of fact, I might pop up with them. But like mostly I've been watching WWE since Triple H took over creativity. Since the WWE Backlash pay-per-view, it's premium live event. It's not pay-per-view no more. Premium live event in Puerto Rico. That shit was hot. I gotta give it. You guys had a hot crowd. It made me want to leave town, risk everything, and go to Puerto Rico. You understand? And just had y'all vibe to see y'all get down, to see y'all hometown hero Bad Bunny perform in front of y'all, fighting another hometown hero, Damian Priest. That was fucking great. LWO represented. And the Cody and Brock match, short and sweet, like all Brock matches. I don't know, this guy, he don't wrestle for too long, but he fights for as long as you're supposed to want to see him. So it's a good thing. They're using Brock as a good way. So I'm excited for that. I'm actually excited for the next premium live event. It's in Saudi Arabia. And we got the Cody and Brock rematch. We got the tag team match with Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, but I'm actually hyped for the Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles because it crowns a new World Heavyweight Championship. They brought back Big Gold, basically, and they just put back the WWE. They just put a WWE logo on it. It looks kind of sweet, so it's pretty okay. It's all right. So I'm expecting my predictions on the match. Seth Rollins. I don't see, like, I would like AJ to be the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion, but nah, this is like when Eric Bischoff gave the belt to Triple H, or when the belt came back, and or when the Universal tournament came out, and then who was the last two? It was Seth versus Finn, and then Finn won because Finn was supposed to actually take it. But right now, Seth can't take no L's. Like, he done took damn mad L's from Cody right now. Came back. He's on a fucking roll. The song, I mean, who is not the champion? If anything, I felt like Seth should have been the champion by now. But Roman's still, they feel like Roman's still gonna keep the belt. I feel like because he's a couple of days from a couple of people's days as a champion record, so he's like number 5. So if he keeps it like for a couple of months, he could be number 2 in a couple of days. I don't see him being number 1 though. Number 1 is not something that's gonna go down, because Bruno Sammartino held it down for like 2,000 days, more than 2,000. And right now, Roman ain't even near 1,000. No, my bad. He's near 1,000. I mean, he ain't even near 2,000. And I mean, that'll be nuts if they gonna do another 3-year reign with Roman Reigns. Oh, yo, they wildin'. But I'll be like, he Roman Reigns though. That'll be a reign. That'll be a testament on his last name. Oh, I mean, if he could keep that up, that'll be crazy. That'll be nuts. Alright, man. That's all the flames I got to say for today. Man, y'all make sure y'all follow tune, stay tuned, man. I appreciate you listening to this episode, man. If you like this shit, share this shit. Like it, man. Tell your boy about it. And yo, man, stay tuned for the next episode. Hopefully it's gonna be out next week, man. Matter of fact, it's gonna be out next week. For sure. Alright? Stay lit. For more episodes of the Rapid Flames podcast, please subscribe to the Rapid Flames podcast on iTunes, Google, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are available now.